Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out the 25th most popular project in all of games right now, that is Evion Season 2 Winter's Bite. Revisit the scales, a brutal archipelago beset by an endless winter, craft your hero, and spill cold blood. So apparently this is one where you're going to have heroes, you're going to be doing each other, it's set in a cold place. I see spill cold blood. What is this? 52, Season 2 Winter's Bite. I see the boxes, so it looks like there's going to be 6 boxes potentially to get here. This is probably Season 1, this is Season 2. I can understand this. I see things set up, but honestly, it's so zoomed out, I can't really make out much of anything that's going on in the main image. So I really feel like maybe we should tighten it up, focus in, zoom in a little bit on some of the stuff here. Because, I mean, you could barely make out what's going there, and I want to be excited about what's going on here. And yeah, so now that I zoom in, okay, we're seeing some nice trays, some cards, but I can't really make out much detail. As always, when you go in the video, though, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? And yes, this is funded. Congratulations, 38,269 backers. Made 38,000. Okay, let's go. It's you.
Pale clouds hang above the wooded slopes of mountains. The valleys where small towns and hamlets nestle away from the coldest elements, and the severe landscapes past the tree line, where only rock and cold linger. In that unforgiving place, the winterborn and huntsmen clash in a blast of razor-sharp ice and blood-flecked steel. One fights because they have to, the other because they want to. But motive means nothing until only one is left standing. Axe against ice. As the foes dance around, each observe their careful movement, their efforts to control their opponent.
Alright, first sighting a card. Alright, we got some flavor text, some symbology here. Not too much going on here. Looks pretty standard, but alright.
Slowing or disarming them. The silence is palpable, but in an instant their fury unleashes. Attacks followed by counters again and again in a barrage of steel and willpower, until one gains the upper hand, and with a blast of power overwhelms the other. At the end of one fight is just the beginning of another, a hardy survivalist.
So I feel like they showed the cards a little bit too fast. They were doing that cool shot where like they show the cards and they show you in the game what's happening, but the cards were going by so fast, I didn't get an idea. It was just like, oh, here's a card and here's stuff happening on the board. But it looks interesting. It looks like if you like head-to-head skirmish style games, this one looks promising. I like the tokens there.
Trekking into the woods with abandon and a wilder spirit protecting them with wrathful intent. It's hard to say who's the hero and who's the villain. They don't stop to ponder.
So each one of these is a unique set of fighters going head-to-head, and then presumably you can do whatever fighters you want against other fighters. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Stings, though. Fists fly faster than words in Ivion. And of course, I can't forget about the battles I've fought, and the crystal blades that left blue-tinged scars.
I feel like we're really leaning into the theme pretty hard here now. I'm a little bit over the thematicness of the game. It's like I just want to kind of see more of the components, see some more stuff about the game, I think.
I gave better than I got, though. Nothing hits harder than a hammer on it.
So we got a slightly different board. Those are the 2 ones. They got different cards.
An anvil.
Presumably asymmetrical with their decks and whatnot. That's awesome.
These are but a few of the stories.
Oh, that was a much smaller box than I was expecting, and I'm saying that in a good way. I don't think big boxes are necessarily a great thing. So what size are these? Hopefully that becomes clear, but if those are on the smallish side, I'm a fan of that.
Out there, waiting to be told, and I am a steward of mine only. The best storytellers are yet to come. In Evion, any who wishes to fight can make a name for themselves and forge a new legend. Craft heroes by combining classes and specializations, until players have a unique deck to explore in the next duel. Epic card combinations and combat experiences are just waiting to be discovered.
Those are 10 by 10 by 2. Thank you so much, Aaron. That right there, I think that was the juicy bit right there. Like, you know, and you're digging into a lobster, you're looking for the best part. I feel like that was the best part. Oh, I could start combining all of these different cards and crafting my own decks, and then there's going to be that game in between the game. Going back to Mage Wars, my favorite game in this genre, where there's a whole separate game of you constructing your deck and then bringing it to the table. You know, just like in a trading card game or Magic or something like that. So love that.
Hundreds of cards put the power in your hands. An anthology of action awaits. If you have the honor and courage to take control, then you'll be fighting with the best of us in no time. Perhaps one day you'll walk up to me and issue a challenge. Me and my hammer welcome the opportunity. See you out on the battlefield, hero.
Okay.
Evion. Now on Kickstarter.
So the vibe I'm getting here is, it definitely gives me some Mage War feels, which is great. And they actually, Mage Wars used to release packs that were just like this. They'd have like the Necromancer versus the Summoner, and it would just be 2 separate packs. But I'm pretty sure those were not standalones, whereas all 6 of these games that are going to Season 1 and Season 2 are standalone. Which definitely a little bit more appealing in that aspect too. So 270 backers, 21 days left to go. That's a relatively low backer number, I feel like, for $39,000. Makes me wonder what the price is. Hello and welcome to the Evion Season 2 Winner's Bite Kickstarter. Take a look at us and let us know what you think. But after the video, do I want it? Yeah, I do. Once I kind of understood what was going on, I feel like they did a great job spotlighting the vibe of their game. Can you do it? Let's check that out. 3 games, 13 back. We create easy to learn, fun to master cards with the support of our awesome community. Aaron, Jalop, Mike, Asian. So, not the biggest fan of Jalops. Hopefully, this is the one that bucks the trend. The Hero Crafting card game. Ooh, Hero Crafting card game. I love that terminology. Craft your own hero. Reach for glory. Yeah, I don't get that vibe from here. I get Spill Cold Blood, which quite honestly, I'm like, okay. Like, whatever. So it was originally a fighting and card game, and then it became a hero crafting game, and now there's Season 2 of it. Interesting. All right, let's make sure people got their stuff. Always the most important thing. And now, very curious to see what the Board Game Geekers think about that. All right, so Season 2 live remediation for Season 1. We received numerous reports about how you feel about the 199 tier deal offered to new backers in the complete anthology pledge. It's something that was neglected to consider, and for that we apologize. It's important for you guys to feel respected, remembered, and appreciated so you can focus on the positive aspect of the campaign. So this was 2 days ago. With this in mind, we've scrambled to consider our margins and offer the best we reasonably can to you guys in order to show our appreciation for your support and apologize for the mistake. In order to show our appreciation, I'm happy to be able to offer the anthology box free of charge to all backers who backed at least $99 in the Season 1 campaign and are backing $99 in the Season 2 campaign. This equals out to the same deal that new players are receiving in Season 2 at the $199 tier. In addition, as an apology, we'd like to offer returning backers that backed $99 in Season 1 and $99 in Season 2 a complimentary copy of our new trait pack. We think this is an excellent little addition to anyone's Evion experience, so it seemed like the most prudent choice that we could all appreciate. If you've already added the anthology box, great. I have no idea how I triple posted. Sorry about that. No problem, even though we so this is what I like to see here. This is fantastic. Like, that's great. Because, yeah, you can say, oh, that's a black eye right there that people are complaining about it. But then they heard that, they addressed it in seemingly a timely manner, and that's fantastic. So, big fan of that. Let's make sure people got their games, though. I hate the Evion dual boxes. So far, I've only tried the pre-made decks. Is it possible to construct the recommended alternate decks from the contents of the box? For the BGG, so once again, what I'm seeing here, what I'm paying attention to, is fantastic customer service. Look at this. 3 months ago, just great customer service, and that's what I want to see in this. So I feel comfortable. Can you do it? I'm going to go with a yes on that one. I feel good about that after seeing that post, quite frankly. All right, so anywho, do I want it? Yeah. Can you do it? Yeah. Feel good. How much is it? Let's go. Spill Cold Blood in Winter's Bite, Season 2 of Evion, the Hero Crafted card game. There's that tagline. Summer is a distant memory, and the Cursed Archipelago of the Scale. 2 or 4 players. Fantastic. So once again, I would mention that on the marquee. 2 or 4 players. 14 plus 15 to 30 minutes to play. Wowzer. So this is a 2 to 4 minute, 2 or 4 player, 15 to 30 minute filler weight dueling game. That sounds great. That sounds like an itch that a lot of people like to have scratched. And I think that's the kind of thing that could be mentioned on here. But instead we got funded in 1 hour. Like, I would much rather know this stuff right here. The ultimate battle experience. Enter a painstakingly crafted arena card game where you'll need every tool at your disposal to pull ahead. Tread lightly, for you'll find no mercy here. Craft your hero, navigate the battlefield, prepare your combo. Construct the perfect hand of cards over time, ready and waiting for the moment to strike when they're least prepared. When you decide that moment, it will foretell your successor of slaughter. Give no quarter. Okay. Cool. Key features: a brutal world, abandoned by their gods, thrilling combat stuff, unforgettable heroes. Why back now? So the free exclusive anthology box, worth $40. So this box is going to hold all the other stuff. It's worth $40. You get it right now if you get the $199 pledge level, which is going to give you everything, presumably. Pledges come with our pre-order exclusive storage free of charge. So if you get the $199 pledge, which once again, that's a Kickstarter price. Fortunately, that's about what you'd expect to pay for something like this. Kickstarter exclusive Make a Trait competition. Pledges, $99 pledge and higher get access to our last 3 Make a Trait promotional cards. Huh? Plus 3 Winner's Bite cards that we created during the campaign. So you get the chance to make cards during the campaign. That's really cool. I think I've been ruined by my friends who prefer Eurogames. I'm more on the Eurogame thing as well, but I do love a good battler. Stitched playmat acrylic token exclusive upgrades. Whatever. I'm not a big fan. It's just art, and here's the thing: if we're in the trading card game world, I feel like that's much more like cool art. But if we're in the board game world, I want functionality. I want this to be where I can set it up. I want that to be easier for me to play the game. $19 add-on. So this is, you get fancy tokens, sleeve and trait packs, sleeve tropes. I don't even know what these are or why I would want these. As a new person, as a returning backer, I'm sure this all makes sense. But as a new backer, I'm like, okay, so is the price $199? Is that the price? Because it feels like the price, but then this actually just says if you back over $199. So I don't know the price. You're telling me all the stuff about the shopping section right now, but I still don't know the price. I know that if I pledge more than $99, I get to do something cool. That's neat. I know the price of add-ons. I don't know why I need these add-ons, or why I'd want these add-ons, or why I paid $99 for tuck boxes. Is that what that is? 4, 6, 8, 10? Is that just 10 tuck boxes for $99? That can't be right. There must be something in those tuck boxes, presumably. Especially if it's $51 off. Oh, they're sleeves. I got it. It's all the sleeves. So you get custom sleeves for $99. I would love to know how many people back that. I'm not a sleever. And it's just always fascinates me to find out how many people are versus aren't. Support Evion and its creators. It would be feast. What's inside? Oh, $39. Reasonably priced. Okay, support during this game is extremely important. I would have that on the marquee. I think $199 is proverbial whale. Thank you, Kevin. That's a very reasonable whale price for a Kickstarter. Nowadays, $39. Okay, this looks like a great $39 game. I see the components. I see the board. It looks unique. It looks interesting. Head-to-head dueler. That seems reasonably priced. Game trays inside, guides, and it's a second edition, so I know the rule booklet's going to be pretty solid. Pre-order exclusive, Make a Trait promotional cards. So you're also going to get a couple promo cards. Yeah, I think starting at $39 would be great on the marquee, because that's a very reasonable price. I have no qualms with that price at all, especially when I see it's Season 2, meaning it's building on the first season, which most likely was probably pretty popular. Let's see how the Board Game Geekers traded it. 10,000. So that one is a hit or misser at the 10,000. An interview with new Kickstarter questions. Okay. The Ram and the Raven. Now, I'm not going to say that's necessarily a deal breaker any stretch of my imagination, but that would mean that I'd probably want to read the rule booklet and watch a how to play video. Just because 10,000, you go through the 10,000s of games and you really start to get a vibe of its hit or miss on a lot of those for a lot of people. And you don't want to spend $200 on a hit or miss chance, you know what I mean? The Ram and the Raven, the thing. So this is cards. How many cards are there? Grand total: 30, 60, 90, 120, 132. Okay, 138 cards. You get a couple minis. You get the cool looking board. And then this is right here. That's the beautiful. Oh no, sorry, this is not what you get. That's if you upgrade 2 acrylic tokens. Got it. Guides, the thing. What's inside? So I can get any one of these 3. Okay, for $39, and then the complete package, $100, seems reasonable. $33. Don't have an issue with that price. That's not going to get me the box, but once again, that's only going to contain half of it. Would love to see a few Let's Play of this. All right, and then we have 199, and that's the main image that once again I thought was zoomed out a little bit. So you're getting all 6. You get the original 3, and you get these 3. And the original 3, so I only see 2 here. Let me see. Ivion. That one didn't get rated. That's weird. I wonder why that one didn't get a rating. Okay. Anywho. So that one's 190, save $70, gives you the box, all of Season 2, all of Season 1. So here's my thing about this. I don't feel like they did a great job selling me on Season 1 at all. You know, it's a $100 price jump, and I haven't seen any quotes, I haven't seen any awards, I haven't seen any gameplay video, I haven't seen any reason, you know, anybody's like pounding their chest. Like, I'm sure someone's got some quotes out there where it's like, love the combat of the yada yada. I just, especially when you're trying to sell me both seasons, I don't feel like I was really convinced that much. Add-ons, trait pack, sleeve pack, acrylic tokens. So now we're doing the same thing, but without the pictures. I kind of wish like this was combined with the pictures up top there. That's a nitpick. Customization. A hero is crafted from 2 classes and 1 specialization. Classes give access to a core set of tools, and your specialization offers a powerful niche. Together, the 3 will define your playstyle. Now this, holy crud, that looks cool. Now, I feel like this is what, this image right here, take this, slap that into the video, that sounds really neat. That sounds like every single time I'm going to have a drastically different experience, and now I see why I need all 6 boxes. I didn't really see it before, aside from the fact that, yeah, it's nice to have all the cards. That being said, I still feel like something here to convince me would be great, aside from just talking about the game. Oh, here we go. Outstanding game with beautiful art, my favorite CCG. Oh, it's a collectible card game. XCG. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this is a person on Board Game Geek. They got a quote. I actually hate being lured in by the minimum price. Get a burger for 25 cents, add bread for only $3.99. I'd rather be lured in by the whale. Interesting. That sounds like a poll question to me. The Ram and the Raven. The steward is so whenever we're talking about the thing. Wow, this game is fantastic. Another Board Game Geek user. Do they not have reviews? Like I'm sure he said something about it. Woohoo! I don't see anything wrong with this cover. I get your. It's great to have quotes. Like the fact that there's quotes are great, but the quotes also. This is not a great quote to me. Wow, this game is fantastic. I don't want superfluous. I want to know why. I absolutely adored every time I play this. I'm excited because I can customize my different thing. Every game is a different adventure, or like something like that. Not just it's fantastic. Fast and easy to learn deck builder. What? This is a deck builder with smooth replayability, good artwork, and smooth gameplay with great replayability. Okay. I like that. There's a quote. The winter board. Winter magic may be dangerous, but this is so we're talking about the different people. The amount of customizations you can implement with your character's deck is not only rewarding, but it keeps me coming back. I love seeing the different strategies I can implement with each character. Now we're getting those beefy quotes. Okay, the first 2, I was like, honestly, just not great. These ones are a lot better. They're giving me details about the game. I can't believe no one talks about this game. Hopefully with the new graphics and distribution, it will get more popular. Okay. I don't mind that one. It's a hidden gem. Such passion. What? Best card game I have played at Denny's. Use that quote. I'll be quite brutally honest with you. I feel like best card game I've ever played at a Denny's is better than Such Passion. Like, at least with that one, I'm chuckling. Like, this is like, that one just, I don't know. For fans of dueling cards, especially ones with a light skirmish element, Evion is a home run. The action system is fun. There's an action system, okay. There's some solid variety with the character crafting, and the production values are off the charts. Who said that? Okay, so it's a 2-parter. Nice. Luminary Games did a great job with their 2nd edition. I'm glad I got a chance to try it. The only thing I'd love to see now, other than more characters, would be some kind of storage system to combine all the characters into one box. So, now that's a really solid quote. I'll give them kudos on that. And I also like the fact they broke it up right there. They're like, that's just too dang long of a quote to read. We're going to break it up into 2. And it makes me want to read what they're saying there. I'd like that. It gives me Doge vibes. I do think that's a great quote. Once again, they're saying, hey, we listen to this reviewer who said we should have a box, because and it makes sense. You look around Kickstarter, and putting all the stuff in seasons into one giant box is a big deal. Like, there's numerous $100,000, $1 million Kickstarters where that's exactly what they're doing, which is great. Shipping costs will be gathered post-Kickstarter to click here to preview the current shipping estimates. I don't like this new wave of doing this, making me click away from it. Just Control-Alt-S. Here we go. Boom. Copy, paste, slap it in there. you need to update it, do it again, slap it in there. So Continental US, $15, 24. I just want to know about the $199. Is it the 24? So I'm looking at 224. So Clash Pack gives me up to what? 54 bucks. So a little $6 under MSRP. Winner's Bite gets me 18. What's Winner's Bite? Is that 2 of them? So you get one of the 6. Oh, they're offering any one of the 6. Interesting. From season 1 or season 2. Is that right? Interesting. Okay. 10 backers. Nobody wants that. Winner's Bite. Just the new one. So that tells me that, like, okay, that's just a weird pledge level in itself, but we'll continue on. 168 people want that one. Oh, this is the 3 boxes. This is the 3 new boxes. So yeah, that's returning backers. And then this is new backers, 64. And this is retailers at 0. So this concerns me a little bit right here. I'm not going to lie. Because let's look at this print run right here. This is a print run of 236? It's a 236 print run. Oh, no. Never mind. Math is hard. So that's 64 each. So that's 192 plus... No, that one comes with 3. Okay, so 168. Why is this math so hard for me? It just doesn't look like I don't feel like we're hitting a 500 print run on any of the 3 games there that are being manufactured here, which always concerns me. Because typically, and I don't even know if most companies even do this, 500 is like the lowest that you're probably going to get. Pricing a Kickstarter is kind of like going to the mechanic. When you quote me, scare me. That way, when you charge me, you look like a hero. I like that analogy. But this does concern me. This is weird. Okay. Okay. Ivion is finished and regularly updated on tabletop. You can try the new cards right now by downloading the mods for free. Because once again, you got to realize they're making 1,500 games here, bare minimum. If they're doing that 3. Community deck construction tool. That's cool. Fantastic web application to assist with the construction of your decks. That's great. Yeah, and Mage Wars had something like this as well. They actually had a little app you could do it. This is great. Hardcore fans right there. Love it. 3D printed character box. Evion. So here we... Oh, I'll find out there.
All right, well...
Why is this... I would honestly have this much higher, despite the fact that it is 2 hours, which seems like a lot when I thought this was a 15 to 30 minute game. Maybe I'm... Yeah, okay. So I'm not understanding why it's a 2-hour video, but still a walkthrough is fantastic. Board Game Empire created an unboxing. Don't care. I guess if you want to see the components, yeah, it does have the game trays, the fancy stuff. Okay. How to play. Oh, wow, this is great. 20-minute how to play. Excellent. So I will say that. They have a gameplay. They have a how to play. They have an unboxing to see the components. They got a final review. That's great. Okay, so I do like the video section. I feel like it's buried all the way down at the bottom, relatively speaking, which I'm not a very big fan of, especially that how to play video. I always feel like a how to play video, you spotlight that, especially if that's a relatively like. Let's see what the thumb situation's looking. Oh, damn it! I just want to see what the thumb situation's looking like on that one, especially if that's like a top notch, which it looks like. It's got all the chapters broken up. And yeah, look at that. Awesome. Hopefully it's a good one. Looks in a very, very good explanation. So great. Yeah, I would spotlight that a little bit higher. Deck construction tool, misnomer detected. A deck builder does not require a deck construction tool. That's a great point, Kevin Dalton. I agree. It's a different type of genre than a deck builder. Yeah, but we're splitting hairs here. We sound like board game geeks right now, quite honestly. We made a State of Evion post to communicate our current thoughts in the game or we'd like to take in the future. Check out Spell Out Cold Blood, pledge now. Season 1 Kickstarter video. Visit our BGG, like our page, join our thanks card. Okay, Jalop. And yeah, I forgot it was a Jalop. Which explains positioning some stuff, I think. I don't know. I wonder how engaged was Jalop on the making of the page. And I think it's different for everybody, but I'd love to know that. So I do want to do this math real quick here, because this does definitely concern me a little bit. So this is 3 games each at 168 print runs. And then this is 64. So that right there puts you at 220 something of each game along with the 10. So right now, like 220 print runs of all 3 of them. That concerns me a smidge bit. I'm just doing math. And I hope this is a deck construction game, not a deck builder. Oh, I saw the word deck builder at some point. How many tokens are included in the acrylic token pledge? Each one of one individual have upgrade tokens. Okay. Updates. Did we get, so the Winterborn Season 2 itinerary. So we're getting 0 comments, 4 comments, 6 comments. Not much engagement. Let's see what the biggest engagement one is. Here today to kick off the Specialization Dive series for the Season 2. So they're going to be diving into the different characters deep. And they did. They put those on the Kickstarter page. I remember that. All right. Stuff, things. So if you really are just smashing at the bits to get into this, wow. Dig yourself in. Great. Not even a single extra class card. Sounds suspiciously suboptimal to me. I'd run sorcery for at least Enfeeble and Inner Fire. So it's just then it's you responding and then churning it, which I can appreciate that. But it's like, maybe just ask a question, because it's a bit cringe. I'm not gonna lie. I keep it straight and narrow here. Is that a spread? That's a Fox News thing, I think. Never mind. I don't keep that straight and narrow. Looks great. Excited to get this game in my hands. But if you do, more power to you. Just brought Season 2 2 weeks ago and happy to see the launch of Season 2. I have a question about deck building. Are there any plans for smaller sets with just cards? But once again, customer service is solid here. So, final grade on this one. This one's a really interesting one for me. Evion Season 2 Winner's Bite. 271 backers and $39,000. What does that break down to? So 170 people did 100. So that is 17,000 bucks. Okay, awesome. There's the math. There's the math for me. Then 200 people, 64. That's 12,000. Okay. I'm always concerned when I see print runs that low. And it's a CCG? It's a collectible card game? I didn't even know. Like, did you say that? Was it, like, specifically spelled out somewhere? Because I'm not saying that in a negative way. Like, I like the fact that I didn't know that you're trying to cross the bridge. Because, honestly, until you said it was a CCG, I was just thinking, it's just another board game. Another head-to-head skirmish board-looking board game. Which is good. So, final grade for this one. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. I think it looks like a cool game. I like the idea of the crafting. Once I got down to the bottom, it showed me, you mix together this two and this one thing every single time, and that alone, I know, gets me always excited. I mean, look at Smash Up. Look at the success of a game like Smash Up, where it's just literally the whole thing is, we got this area control game. It's a pretty simple area control game, but you're going to smash up different stuff. People love that sort of thing. Okay, so do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? I feel comfortable. This is the third project. I will say I'm a little bit... My spidey sense is I'm just a smidge bit concerned about those low print runs. It's not collectible. There are no randomized packs. More like a living card game, but legally distinct. Yes, because I'm pretty sure Fantasy Flight would be like, you can't say living card game. But can you do it? Yes, but I will say, a bit concerned about that low print run. How much is it? Price seems reasonable. Kickstarter reasonable. $33 for 3 games each. Plus you got the shipping, which didn't seem out of line. So in the end, I'm going to go with main image. I was not a fan of the main image, so now I'm breaking down some of the things. I thought the video was solid. Main image. Let's check out the community. I always love checking out the community page. So yeah, not many new backers. I wouldn't expect that. 170. Bulgaria coming in big. 5 backers. Nice. So I think I am C+, I think. I think the main image could spruce up. I think maybe we spotlight a little bit more of the board gaming aspects, because, or unless you're going for the CCG crowd. But I just feel like this looks like a board game. And this main image here, it looks solid, but once I zoom out, it's harder to see. And the engagement, I would make some more engaging updates to potentially get people popping and people talking a little bit. So in the end, I think about a C+ right here. And I always say this. I say this quite frequently. It's a jalop from a B+. I just feel like some of the organization choices are, I don't like it, jalop. I don't like it, the cut of your jig. But as always, let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Evion Season 2 Winner's Bite. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.